Geetha Ranganathan. Geetha, thank you so much for joining us. So if Peacock finally turned a profit, do you think that's the story, or do you think investors are still more focused on their broadband losses?
Yeah, unfortunately, Isabel, for them, Comcast just doesn't get a whole lot of credit for its media outperformance. Investors still super focused on the broadband side of the story. Remember, broadband generates 85% of the EBITDA at Comcast, and really this has been a real tough slog for them over the past so many quarters where they've been losing subscribers. Remember, they are the largest broadband provider in the U.S., but they've been losing subscribers at, an accelerating pace, and there's just immense competition. The marketplace is very, very intense right now, both from the telecom providers. So you have fiber and fixed wireless, but you also have a new emerging competitor in Starlink, and that is causing a lot of nervousness for the long-term growth outlook.
Have some of their big and expensive sports bets played off, whether it be the NBA or the Spanish language programming showed on things like Telemundo and Peacock for the World Cup?
Yes, huge. In fact, one of the big reasons why Peacock was profitable and, gained a good, healthy number of subscribers in the past quarter was actually because of the NBA playoffs and, the Spanish language programming for the FIFA World Cup. Also, not to miss, Love Island USA, their most streamed program. So that was another huge contributor. But Peacock really has made this bet on sports. It's a US-only product, so it's a little bit difficult to compare it with the rest of the streamers. So scale and scope is still a little bit limited. We have only about 50 million subscribers or so versus like the 300 million at Netflix. But they've done a pretty good job right now in terms of at least turning it profitable.
I have not watched Love Island.
Love Island.
Have you?
You're missing something.
So I used to watch the UK versions when I lived in London, and they are so good. I kind of haven't watched it recently because I don't know. I'm an adult and don't have time to watch an episode every single day that they put out. But yeah, again, very popular, to Geetha's point.
I should stop talking because I'm highlighting how boring I am. But Geetha, the park business also disappointed. Do you think that is a one-time issue, or do you think that's a sign that people are really pulling back from travel?
Yeah, so, their parks business has actually taken off in a huge way over the past year, Isabel. So they opened a new park in Orlando, Epic Universe, which has performed extremely well. And they're making investments all across the world. So they've opened a new park in Texas. They're actually making this huge investment in the UK. And they're making these investments, and it is paying off. That said, they did point to some softer attendance trends in Orlando this quarter. They said it's, in June, actually, and extending into July. It's a bit of macro concern, so hopefully it goes away and it's not something that is, more long-standing.
And maybe kind of in the background of all of this, Geetha, which I know is something that you've been discussing and writing on, is the separation of these companies, of NBC Universal and Sky. How is M&A clouding or complicating their landscape?
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of the spin here was to really highlight the value, Danny, in the media assets. I mean, we've seen over the past year this whole frenzy for, media assets when it came to the Warner Brothers bidding war between Paramount and Netflix. And that, I think, has kind of really emboldened them to say that, okay, NBC is a superb collection of content assets. You have a great studio, Universal, you pointed some of their recent successes, and of course now the Odyssey. And then you have the theme parks business and you have the streaming platform, but we're not getting credit for it, right? Because it's unfortunately being clubbed together with the cable assets, which have really seen their valuations fall tremendously. And to that point, they're separating it out. Hopefully, I think they're banking on some kind of an M&A deal. Hopefully with Netflix, Apple, we really don't know. And that's what should get investors cheered. Now, that spin is supposed to happen sometime in 2027, so it's still a little bit of a wait and watch. But hopefully the story gets more exciting.
Geetha, it's already exciting between Love Island and all the sports. Still something to talk about there. Geetha, thank you so much for joining us. Geetha Ranganathan of Bloomberg Intelligence.